It's been a bit of a strange old season for Barcelona. A last-minute slip-up against Levante to one side, they pretty much went the entire domestic season unbeaten, won the league at a canter, but yet it feels somehow like it was all a bit of a disappointment. I mean, they won 2 trophies last season and a domestic double, no less, but when Real Madrid have just won their 3rd Champions League on the hop, it does cast something of a shadow, and they do not like that. So it's a big summer coming up for them, one where they have to re-establish themselves on the European stage after their embarrassing reverse against Roma, and one where they somehow have to replace Andres Iniesta, one of the club's all-time greats. Thankfully though, it's nothing a little money can't fix. I mean, I say a little money, obviously I mean a lot of money. A lot of money. This is who it could get them. Number 5, Thiago. It has been claimed in some quarters that Philippe Coutinho, a mere €120 million acquisition from Liverpool in January, is the man Barcelona want to replace Iniesta, but that just doesn't really feel like a natural fit, does it? Coutinho is an excellent goal-getting, creative number 10 type, and not really the little sit-back, eye of the needle kind of player. To fill the number 8 shirt, they ideally need somebody who can set the tempo of the game, someone who can make those intricate little passes around the outside of the box, and in an ideal world, someone already familiar with Barcelona's style of play. So how about Thiago at Bayern Munich? The guy's already a product of Barcelona's youth academy, knows exactly what it takes to play in both this team and in Catalonia in general, and he's only 27, making him the perfect age to come straight into the team and replace Iniesta. Number 4, Antoine Griezmann. Dear God, I am going to be pushing our editing team to get this video finished as quickly as possible, because with every single day that goes by, we are that much closer to the end of the Antoine Griezmann transfer saga. No prizes for guessing that the likely climax is Barcelona. The really interesting part though comes in trying to work out how exactly Barcelona could fit Griezmann in to a side that already boasts Messi, Suarez, Coutinho and a rookie in Dembele. I mean, I say a rookie. If you can pay €100 million for a rookie, then he's a rookie, but you get what I mean. There have been rumours that Dembele could be heading out on loan, but not even that necessarily clears the way for Griezmann to come into the side. With him in it, it is still incredibly top-heavy, and it certainly wasn't a problem with scoring goals that saw them go out of the Champions League to Roma, more a problem with stopping them going in. Regardless, the manager's job is to somehow balance this side, but as is the Barcelona way, the balance appears to be by just scoring millions and millions of goals, and whatever happens behind them just happens. Number 3, Justin Kluivert. As a Newcastle United fan, I have many opinions on Patrick Kluivert. Now, most of them, yes, are about how much he enjoyed going down to the quayside and throwing money around in an attempt to impress women, but one of them is what a good old footy dad he appears to have become. His son, Justin Kluivert, has become one of the most exciting prospects in all of Europe, and obviously the story of him following in his father's footsteps and going to Barcelona feels like a lazy transfer link, but it does make a lot of sense. Coming through the youth academy at Ajax, which as we know is every Barcelona fan's second favourite club, he's already schooled in playing in a team that like to pass their opponents literally to death. But not only that, he's got a trick, he's got a turn of pace, he can finish. His name aside, he is genuinely a very talented player. I mean, for his own personal development, it might not be the best idea to jump straight from the Eredivisie at 19 into that Barcelona team where he's going to be competing with Messi, Suarez, Dembele and whoever else arrived in the summer. But the illustrious nature of that club means it's the kind of transfer that only comes around once or twice in a player's career. His head might tell him to stay there, improve his game, become a better footballer, but his heart and his family name, he might not be able to turn that down. Whatever happens though, hopefully he doesn't completely follow in the footsteps of his father, or else he'd be down quayside Wetherspoons in 5 years' time with me and Wilborn setting fire to £50 notes. Number 2, Christian Eriksen. Yes, that's right, according to every single person in the comment section and on Twitter, I should sign for Barcelona. You see, as well as being the most charismatic YouTube presenter on the planet, I've also spent the last 5 years at Tottenham Hotspur, quietly becoming one of the most influential number 10s in world football. As such, I should be the man to replace Iniesta at Barcelona. I can pass long, I can pass short, I can expertly drift between the midfield and the defence of my opponents. I've got a brilliant through ball, an unreal set piece, and a surprising eye for goal. Yes, I'm not exactly blessed with pace, and I do work full-time at whatculture.com, but with more athletic players around me, it's not a drawback that should be putting Barcelona off. Number 1, Mo Salah. It's a little fantasy football, this one, yes, but we are talking about FC Barcelona here, a club that only a few years ago had the cojones to pull together a front line of Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez and Neymar. They've not been shy of raiding the Premier League for talent either. As recently as January, I'm sure you remember, they took Philippe Coutinho off Liverpool's hands for 120 million euros, and you would suspect that Salah, having scored 40-odd goals this season, might cost them slightly more than that, especially if he gets a good World Cup under his belt. The only real problem for Barcelona signing Salah, and I can't believe I'm actually going to say this, is that he might be a little bit too similar to Lionel Messi. Both are players that like the ball at their feet and jink through mazy defences and score goals you can't believe they've scored, but they both demand the ball almost 100% of the time, and I'm not sure how that works if there's two of them in the same team. I'd like to see it though. So there you have it, 5 players Barcelona absolutely need to sign this summer if they want to re-establish themselves at the top of the European game. Let us know your suggestions in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, my name has been Adam Cleary, you have been watching What Culture Football, and I'll see you soon.